So let's talk a little bit about when you first came in here, how you were doing and what you were experiencing. I want you to share this because it's really powerful.
Yeah, I developed vertigo about 4 years ago, approximately 4 years ago, and at the beginning, it's so bad that some mornings I'd wake up and I couldn't even get out of bed because the room would spin. Because normally it only affects me when I personally move when I'm walking.
Gotcha.
But at the beginning, I'd have to lay in bed. That was the only place I felt comfortable, not moving in the dark.
The world was like spinning.
Oh yeah, everything was always to the left.
Yeah, you were telling me about your clock.
Yeah, I try focus in the morning. I'd get up and try to focus on the clock, and it kept shooting to the left all the time.
Yeah.
After doing that for 5-10 minutes, I'd crawl out of bed and wouldn't go very far. I'd end up back in bed within not too long because
So you spent a lot of time in bed.
Yeah.
And there's so many people, I wanted to just say really quick too, who suffer with vertigo, dizziness, where either the world is spinning or where they're spinning in the world.
Yeah.
I see that so often in the practice here. And it's been some time now. You've been coming in here.
I've been coming here almost 4 months.
Yeah. It's been about 4 months
and
now.
For the last couple of months, I noticed that I don't have that big spin in the morning. I mean, I still have vertigo, I still spin, but I can get out of bed and I can function.
Yeah.
And there were some days where I couldn't function at all.
That's incredible. It's a journey too. You know, like you come in, we do 2 to 3 adjustments a week. Yeah. And you've been very consistent. The fact that you're not like in bed anymore, like daily, is incredible, man.
Yeah, no, I think it's great myself.
Yeah. Like how much of an improvement would you say you felt in how you were feeling before you started coming in here to now? Like percentage-wise, what would you say?
That's a hard one. 30%. Yeah, I still have a long, because when I walk, I feel like a drunk going down the road because my eyes and my brain aren't communicating properly.
Exactly. It's like a
I feel like I usually when I'm walking around, if I'm with my wife, I ask her, am I walking straight? Or what do I look like? Because I feel like a drunk walking all over the place.
I've also had a lot of patients on that note who have come in, and when they're walking down the hallway, they have their hands out because they say they feel like so dizzy, they feel like they're living or walking on a boat.
It is, because I had a tendency for seasickness.
Yeah.
So it's like myself. It's more like when you're on a plane and it drops.
Yeah.
And you have that weightless feeling.
Gotcha,
and you're not in control, and it's horrible. It just really works on you.
Yeah. But you're here and you're doing better.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's amazing, and I want to thank you for sharing too.
I'll stick with it for a while, as long as I can.
Yeah. And a lot of times when I need to see people a little bit more frequently, we figure that out, don't we?
Yeah. No, it's been a great help.
I always make it available here so people can receive the care that they need.
Yeah.
And that's what we've done with you. And you're in here 3 times a week.
Yeah.
And
of all the medical services I've received, this is the best I've ever been treated.
Oh, buddy, thanks for saying that, man. I always say it's just people helping people.
I really appreciate it.
And my only motivation is for you to get better, for you to do better, to feel better, so that you're already getting your life back, and it's just going to take some time. And thank you for taking the time to share. Because
no problem.
One thing I want to just say really quick is a lot of the vertigo that I see, and we've talked about this many times too, is called cervicogenic vertigo, meaning it originates from the cervical spine, which is your neck, and it's right up at the very top. And you remember, Marc, when I used to push here.
Well, it used to hurt
so
much.
That used to hurt.
Yeah, I couldn't stand it.
And you can feel how hard I'm pushing there now. Yeah. And how does that feel, honestly?
It hurts, but not as much as it used to. Right? It's nowhere near what it was.
Exactly. And when that vertebra gets shifted, it gets subluxated, it gets stuck, it can cause a variety of symptoms, and vertigo, headaches, migraine headaches, things like that. And as we just keep adjusting the neck and keep that moving, takes pressure off the nervous system, and we start to see the symptoms disappearing slowly. So that's a little bit of the chiropractic behind vertigo. But thank you again for taking the time to share.
I appreciate everything you're doing for me, Frank.
I'm just glad you're here. I'm just glad you're here, and I'll always continue to do my best with you as well too.
Yeah, I know that.
And you know what we'll do a video, let's say in the next few months as well too. We'll do a little update.
All right.
And you can update, because a lot of people will ask me, "Oh, how's that person doing?" or "How's that person doing?" So I'm
looking forward to it myself.
Me too. So I'm glad you're here, buddy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you again for sharing.
No problem at all.
Okay. Awesome. All right. Cheers.